Good evening students, welcome to AR Logics. This is Venkat. Today we are going to discuss about IUPAC nomenclature for 10th standard. Let me see. So right now, nomenclature of organic compound. Here right now due to presence of lot of organic compounds, so there is a necessity to give a particular name for organic compounds, so that IUPAC, International Union of Pure Applied Chemistry, give naming for the different types of organic compounds. Right now IUPAC for a given compound, International Union of Pure Applied Chemistry, so right now three parts, IUPAC name as three parts here. So one is the word root or root word, second one is the prefix, third one is the suffix. Right now word root, so here word root explains about the number of carbon atom present in the molecule or the organic compound. So how many carbon atoms are present? If one carbon is present, we can use the root word as or word root as meth. Two carbons are present, eth. Three carbons are present, prop. Four carbons are but. Five are pent. Six are ex. 7 are hept. 8 are oct. 9 are non. 10 are dec. Like this. So these are the, for suppose here, if two carbons are separate here like this, if three carbons are separated by this bond, only single bond, so means here we are filling the hydrogens here, we are filling the hydrogens. Right now number of carbons are 3, here number of carbons are 3 are. So right now we can use the word, what root word here, meth only here, we are use the word prop. So this was the alkane, it was the alkane. Why we can say it is an alkane means here only all carbons are separated by the single bond. So we should write propane. So what is this propane? For suppose 4 carbons are present which are separated by the single bond, that is the butane. 5 carbons are present, that is the pentane, etc. So that is about the word root or root word. Next, prefix. So prefix nothing but the substance in the molecule are shown as prefix. The substance which are present on the parent chain. The substance which are present on the parent chain describes by prefix. Again, prefix has two types. Primary prefix and secondary prefix. Primary prefix and secondary prefix. Right now, what is primary prefix? It is useful only for cyclic compounds. So what is the primary prefix is used as always cyclo. For suppose example, if I am taking some compounds CH3, CH2, CH2 and like this. So this is said to be, so 3 carbons are present which are separated by a single bond, so that we can use the word as cyclo. What must cyclo? 3 carbons are present which are separated by the single bond. We can say it as a cyclopropane. Cyclopropane. We are using the word cyclo for only alicyclic compounds. So here 3 carbons are separated by single bond. We can use the word cyclopropane. For suppose 4 carbons, CH2, CH2, here CH2 and CH2, like this compound. So we can write this one as a cyclobutane. If 5 carbons are present in a ring like this, CH2 and here CH2 and here also CH2, here also CH2, here CH2. So 5 carbons are in a cyclic ring, that is said to be cyclopentane. Right now here primary prefix always describes about alicyclic compounds. We can use the word as cyclo only. What word? We are using only cyclo word for primary prefix. If cyclic group is not present on the carbon chain, so we cannot use the cyclo word. So means most of time we cannot using the cyclo word. Only for alicyclic compound we can use the cyclo word. That is about the primary prefix. Primary prefix. Next, primary prefix is completed. Next, secondary prefix. So this tells about second grade functional group known as substituent. Second grade functional group known as substituent. For example, halogens, alkyl groups, alkoxy groups, etc., which are written as allo, alkoxy, allo, alkyl, alkoxy. Let me see about them. Right now, for suppose halo means halo. First one is the halo. Halo nothing but no halogen compounds. For suppose fluorine is there, we can use the word fluoro. We can use the word fluoro. Next, if chlorine is there, we should use the word chloro is the primary prefix. If bromine is there, we can use the word bromo. If iodine is there, we can use the word as iodo. For suppose here, if I am writing CH3, here CH2 and here CH2, here Cl is present. Cl is present. We can say it as chloropropane. Chloropropane. Name of the compound is chloropropane. Chloropropane, like etc. Okay, chloropropane. Let me see here. Next here. So that is about the secondary prefix. Next, numerical prefix. When the same substance or multiple bond or functional group is repeated twice, thrice, etc., are denoted by di, tri, tetra respectively. So this numeral prefix nothing but for suppose here, if I am writing carbon, here two substances are present, here hydrogen, here chlorine. I am writing here CH2 and CH3 like this. Right now here chlorine is repeated 2 times. Chlorine is repeated 2 times. If same substance is repeated 2 times, we can use the word di. So means what is this? Dichloropropane. For suppose if I am writing carbon, here chlorine and other chlorine here. So CH2 and I am writing here CH3. So 3 times repeated chlorine, same functional group or same second grade functional group is repeated 3 times. We can say it as so tri what we are using. So 3 here trichloro. We can use the word trichloro like that. Okay na? So that is a trichloro. So means trichloropropane simply. Okay na? Trichloropropane. Next. Next, number prefix. This tells about to which carbon atom of the compound the substance or multiple bonds or functional groups are attacked. So right now for suppose same example here, for suppose when we are numbering here, so 1, 2, 3, while numbering 1, 2, 3, at first carbon 2 chlorines are present. So we can say it as 1, 1, 1 dichloropropane. 1, 1 dichloropropane. Here, so at first carbon, 1, 2, 3, numbering pattern is 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 1 trichloropropane. So this is about the number prefix. Okay na? So let me see. So number prefix nothing but this tells about to which carbon atom of the compound the substance or multiple bond or functional groups are attacked. For suppose if I am taking other examples. So here CH3, here CH, here at second position bromine is present. I am writing here CH2 and this is CH3. So here from this side numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is said to be 2-bromo butane. So means number prefix describes so where the substance is present, that may be substance or functional group or any second grade functional group. That was said by which one was number prefix. This is about that one. Next suffix. So again suffix nothing but suffix has again 2 types. One is the primary suffix, other one is the secondary suffix. Right now let me see what is primary suffix. What is primary suffix? So primary suffix describes about degree of saturation and unsaturation. Degree of saturation or unsaturation. So whether the given compound has double bond or triple bond. Double bond or triple bond. For suppose now here, if the given compound is only CH3, here CH, here CH2, next CH, double bond CH2 is present. Okay na? So means given organic compound has a double bond. So means here primary suffix. How we can write primary suffix? First of all, so what is the root word here? We are starting, there is no cyclo group is present, there is no substituent is present, so that we cannot using the primary prefix and secondary prefix. Only from the root word we can start here. So root word means meth, eth, prop, but. So means here 4 carbons are present, I am write but. After that, so we are using the number prefix. Number prefix means here at so first position, so we are numbering from this side. Why? Because so it's a multiple bond got least numbering as per the least sum rule. So means here, so numbering is like this pattern 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. Right now here, so at first carbon double bond is present. So that's why it is said to be but1ene. But1ene. Right now, so this ene is describes about the primary suffix. So means whether double bond. So if it is double bond is present, we can use the word ene as primary suffix. If it is triple bond is present in the carbon chain, we can use the word ine is the primary suffix. Whether it is single bond, we can use the word an. An is the primary suffix. Primary suffix. So this is about primary suffix. Next, let me see secondary prefix. So this tells about the functional group. This tells about the functional groups with the particular term. For suppose now here for hydrocarbons we are using the word E. For hydrocarbons we are using word which one? E. We are using the word which one? E. So for alcohols we are using secondary suffix are ol, and for aldehydes we are using the word al, and ketones we are using the word on. Or for carboxylic acid we can use the word oic acid. For suppose that we see secondary suffix. So here main functional group or principal, it describes about the principal functional group present on the carbon chain. Right now for suppose if only that is hydrocarbon nothing but that may be alkane or alkyne. So for alkane or alkene, for alkene and alkyne, so primary secondary suffix is E. Secondary suffix is E. For alcohols, secondary suffix is ol. For aldehydes, all is the secondary suffix. For ketones, on is the secondary suffix. For carboxylic acids, so we can use suffix as secondary suffix as oic acid. So these are the different types of secondary suffixes. So means secondary suffix always describes about the main functional group which is present on the carbon chain. Okay, let me see. Next. So this is about the secondary suffix. After that, so we have the pattern to write a given organic compound. First, numbers, numeral prefix, secondary prefix, primary prefix, word root, numbers, numeral prefix, primary prefix, numbers, numeral prefix, and secondary suffixes. So by using this 11 numbers pattern, so first we are write number, then after numeral prefix, then after secondary prefix, then after primary prefix, then after word root, then after numbers, then after numeral prefix, and then after primary suffix, then after numbers, numeral prefixes and secondary suffixes. Let me see here. For suppose example here, CH3, CH3 is there, and here two chlorines are present. Two chlorines are present here. Right now we can giving numbering from this side 1, 2, 3, 4. We are giving numbering here. So this is 1 and 2, 3, 4. Right now first. So here, so what is first? Numbers. Here numbers. So there is no numbers here. So means next we can go for the numeral prefixes. So what is numeral prefixes? Here numbers are 2. Here 2 and 3. At second position and third position. So what is present here? So numbers are present. Second and third position. 2 chlorine atoms are present. How many times those are repeated? 2 times. 2 times means we are using the word numeral prefixes. Numeral prefixes as a di. So that is the next one. Next, so what is secondary prefix? There is no primary prefix. Why? Because primary prefix is always cyclobutyl or cyclopropane groups are there. Those are not present. Alicyclic group is not present. So that is absent. So right now secondary prefix, substituents are present. If any substituents are present here, so means 2 chlorines are present here. Right now, so 2, 3 di. So di is the numeral prefix and 2 chlorines are the 2 chloro. So means dichloro. Chloro is the secondary prefix. Next, after that word root. So how many carbons are present in a given chain? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons are present. 4 carbons are present. So that we are using the word 4 carbons means but. We are using word but. Next, so all carbons are separated by single bonds. Single bonds means it is a saturated hydrocarbon, nothing but alkane. So means for alkanes, what word we are using? Ane word we are using. Ane. Next, for hydrocarbons, so means it is only alkane na. So means for alkane, alkene, alkyne, so we are using secondary suffix as E. Secondary suffix as E. So this is about this one. Next, let me see. For suppose other example, here CH3, CH double bond, CH, C triple bond, CH is present. Right now here so same here carbon chain contains CH3 double bond. At present double bond, there is a presence of a triple bond is present. Okay na? So there is a competition between double bond and triple bond. So we can move from we can numbering from from triple bond side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here right now at first position triple bond is present, at third position double bond is present. Right now, so there is no substituents are present. There is no substituent. So means there is no substituent means there is no primary prefix, there is no secondary prefix. So there is no numbers also. Right now here we can start from the root word. We can start from the root word, that is pent. So how many carbons are present? Pent. Next, at third position what is present? Here first, at third position, ene, double bond is present. So we should write 3 ene. Next, at first position what is present? Triple bond is present, 1 ine. So it is a alkyne. It's a alka means one double bond is present, one triple bond is present. Means it is one type of alkadiene like that. Alkadiene like that. So means we are writing here E word as a secondary suffix. It is about that. Next. Next example here. Here CH3, CH2, CH, CH2, OH is present. Here OH is present. At 2 places OH is present. For right now here, so we can giving numbering from this side. So means we are giving numbering from this side 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, so there is a substituents are present, OH is present, 2 OH groups are present. We can say it as meth, eth, prop, but. So butane 1, 2 diol. Butane 1, 2 diol. Same OH groups are present. Butane at one position OH group present, and at second position and also OH group present. So we can write it as butane 1, 2 diol. Butane 1, 2 diol. So this is about that one. Next. So next, so priority order so for suppose if the given compound has multiple functional groups, we can use the priority word acid, then after ester, then after aldehydes, then after ketones, then after alcohols, then after amines. For suppose if I am writing one compound name here, so right now I am writing one compound name CH3, here CH2, here CH, here I am writing NH2, here CH2, COOH. Here the given compound has two functional groups. One is the C double bond OH and another one is the NH2. Right now here, so means here first of all we are selecting the longest chain is that only. Right now as per that, here priority order, acid is predominant over the NH2. So means from that here, so we should giving numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now it is said to be 3 amino. So means 5 carbons are present. 3 amino pentanoic acid. Pentane 1 oic acid. Pentane 1 oic acid. Okay now. So this is 3 amino pentane 1 oic acid or 3 amino 1 pentanoic acid. We should write also it as 3 amino or 3 amino 1 pentanoic acid. 1 pentanoic acid. 1 pentanoic acid. 1 pentanoic acid. So 3 amino pentane 1 oic acid or else 3 amine 1 pentanoic acid. So this is about that example. Next let me see. Here suffixes and prefixes for some important characteristic functional groups. Right now here acid halides. So whether formula is COX, halocarbonyl, whether it is acting as a prefix, so we can use the word halocarbonyl. So right now it is a carbonyl halide. So means carbonyl halide is a suffix, or oil halide. For suppose now, if I am writing one example, CH3, CH2, C double bond O Cl. So this is one of the halocarbonyl compound. Right now it is said to be what ma? Propanoyl chloride. What is this? Propanoyl chloride. Oil chloride. We are using word oil chloride as a suffix. Whether C double bond O Cl is present in a carbon chain. Next let me see alcohols. So if alcohol is acting as a prefix, we can use the word hydroxy. Whether it is acting as a suffix, we can use the word OL. For suppose example ma, if I am writing one compound CH3, CH2, here CH2, here CH, here OH, here C double bond O, OH is present here ma. So this is a multiple functional group containing carbon chain. So we can starting numbering from, so this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So here OH group is present as well as the C double bond OH group is present. So if two functional groups are present, as per the priority order, oic acid is more predominant over the OH group. So here, so we should write this one as, so right now 2-hydroxy pentanoic acid. What is this one? 2-hydroxy pentanoic acid. 2-hydroxy pentanoic acid. 2-hydroxy pentanoic acid. 1-pentanoic acid. 2-hydroxy 1-pentanoic acid. Ma. This is about this name. For suppose next. Next. If CHO group is acting as a prefix, we can use the word formyl. If it is suffix, we can use the word carbaldehyde. For suppose example, Right now, for suppose I am writing one compound here CH3, CH2, here CH2, here C double bond OH, C double bond OH. Right now, that is the aldehyde group. So right now, how many carbons are present? We are numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. So numbering is this pattern. Right now, after this, so we should write here how many carbons are present. 4 carbons are present. So 4 carbons means it is said to be pentane, 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 pentane 1 ol, pentane 1 alma, pentane 1 al, or it is said to be 1 pentanol, 1 pentanol. Aldehyde means we are use the word suffix as al. For suppose, so here there is no multiple functional group, so here C double bond OH is acting as a principal functional group, so that we can use the word Al. For suppose, in other word, in other cases, CH3 CH, CH2, here next CH, here I am writing COOH, next here CH, here I am writing C double bond OH, C double bond OH, C double bond OH ma here CH, CH, C double bond OH. Right now C double bond aldehyde is competition with COOH. If there is a competition between COOH, C double bond OH and COOH, so COOH is more predominant over the C double bond OH, means aldehyde. Right now we can giving numbering from this side 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now this is said to be, so right now we are using what, which one here as per that. So it is as a prefix we can use the word formaldehyde. If it is suffix we can use the word carbaldehyde. So means here, in that case here, C double bond OH is acting as a prefix there. So that we should write 1 formyl, 1 formyl, 1 formyl. Next, after that, how many carbons here? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are present. We cannot count this, it's a substituent here. So your selection is this pattern, longest chain here. So here, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. We cannot giving numbering for this one. C double bond OH. Right now this is said to be 2 formyl, 2 formyl, 2 formyl, 1 butanoic acid, 1 butanoic acid, 1 butanoic acid is the name of the compound. 2 formyl, 1 butanoic acid. So why I am not starting numbering from this side ma? So here main functional group is COOH. So always while numbering pattern, so we can start the numbering from the main functional group side. Here COOH is the carbon containing functional group. So I start here numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why it is said to be 2 formyl, 1 butanoic acid. So this is about this one. Next. Okay, so this is about some functional groups. We will continue in the next class. Thank you.